This is 5 Minutes to Change Your Life. My name is Joanne Mallon. I'm an author and coach. I love helping people make wee changes that make a massive difference in their lives. Give me 5 minutes of your time today. Just might change your life. Hey, hello, what about you? Welcome to part 2 of our self-esteem superboost. Now, last time we looked at what self-esteem actually is and why it can be a struggle to have healthy self-esteem. And we checked in on where our own self-esteem was at by asking ourselves the question, am I good enough? So yeah, please do go back and have a listen if you missed that episode, or if you just want to listen again, because that's fine, you can do that. I have a wee tip for you today that will definitely help to raise your self-esteem and your sense of self-worth, so keep listening, that's coming up very soon. So I was reading about this subject, as I often do, and I found some really recent research that I thought was incredibly interesting. It was actually a research review, so that's taking an overview of lots of different studies and putting them all together to get a more robust picture of what's actually going on and what scientists have been finding out about in this area. So this research review was done in 2022, very, very recently, and it found that people with low self-esteem were more likely to have low school or work performance. They were also likely to have poor mental and or physical health, more antisocial behaviour and unhealthy social relationships generally compared to people with high self-esteem. So yeah, that's a lot, isn't it? That's just everything. I think we can safely conclude from that having low self-esteem just isn't good for you in any area of life at all. But the flip side of that is that if you work to improve your self-esteem, you'll then see benefits in every area of your life as well. So that's good, isn't it? It's worth doing. It's worth paying attention to. And you do have to keep paying attention to it. Self-esteem is something that will need nurturing throughout your life. It's not like you get some good self-esteem and then you've got it and then you're set for life. I mean, health isn't like that. We've all got to work to look after our health, so why would self-esteem be any different? So it's something we've got to keep working on. And I also wanted to mention that raising your own self-esteem is never, ever about putting other people down. Everybody's sense of self-esteem or sense of self-worth is different. And although yours might be influenced by the people around you, they're not directly connected. You got to work on yourself and focus on feeling good about yourself. But that said, if you ever have a chance to raise somebody else's self-esteem, take it. Notice when other people do well and tell them about it. Pay sincere compliments with no expectation of reward. This is a nice thing to do. It's a good thing to do. So we got to keep doing it. So how are we going to give ourselves a wee self-esteem super boost today? Well, I want to draw on something that I talked about in my book about joy, or to give it its full title, this book is called How to Find Joy in 5 Minutes a Day. Okay, so all you have to do is make a list right now of some of the things that make you feel happy and leave you buzzing with joy. Okay, just anything at all that puts a smile in your face, or it could even be something that's made you happy in the past, maybe something you haven't done for a while but you always used to love. So as I'm talking about this now, the things that make you happy, what's popping into your mind? Okay, what's popping up? What's the situation? Where are you? What are you doing? Is anybody with you? Or are you by yourself? There's no right or wrong here. There's just the things, the situations, the people that give you joy. So then when you've thought of something, maybe you've thought of a few things, maybe you've made a list, then I want you to find something that makes you happy today, starting today, right now. Something that is guaranteed to give you joy and make you smile. So it could be spending time with a loved one, Could be listening to music, some kind of art, culture, nature you love. Maybe there's a book or a TV show that you really enjoy. Anything like that. Go and find it today. And why does this have a positive effect on self-esteem? Well, it's a marker of healthy self-esteem that you take charge of your own happiness. So that's what we're really doing here. We are prioritising and taking charge of our own happiness. We're saying that we deserve to be happy and to have joy in our lives. So we're damn well going to go out and find some today. And this is how you raise your self-esteem to a better, healthier, happier place. So let me know how you get on with that. And if you've been listening to this and you'd like to think some more about the topic of self-esteem, I'd really encourage you to go and have a rummage in the archive of this podcast. We're up on about 250 episodes now, can you believe it? They're all around the 5-minute mark, and the topic of self-esteem has come up several times before, and I've shared a bunch of things that you can do that will help. So do go and scroll back, search. There'll be an episode title in there that speaks to you, so then please do go and have it a listen. And I will talk to you very soon. See you then. Bye.